Most people drink coffee out of a mug or from some fancy machine that has produced coffee. Now, I've never been a big fan of coffee out of a can, and that's fine, I suppose. It's just I don't like that you can't do anything about coffee out of a can. You're getting what you're given, and that's kind of it. The coffee is the can. And this is about a canned coffee that was marketed as, oh, this is vegan, this is nitro brew, this is super edgy, and it's cool, and it's delicious and wonderful, and it's made from oat milk. I love oat milk. I thought this was going to be like the coolest thing ever. But it was absolute butt. This is Rise Coffee. It's an oat milk latte. It's nitro cold brew coffee. Can you read that? You got it? Absolute butt. Now, it was... Oh man, how do you even describe this? It was so bitter. Like, coffee's supposed to be bitter. That's not anything new. Like, it's coffee. You expect it to be bitter. Then you'd think the oat milk, which is like the sweetest of the milk alternatives, would really sweeten up the nitro brew. But the oats tasted burnt. They tasted sooty. This whole thing tasted dirty. Like, I can't, like... You know that flavor that coffee gets when it's burnt, and then now take oats, just set them on fire, and put them in the coffee, and now you have this. That's what this was. Oh, and don't worry, it's not alone. It comes in flavors. It also came in vanilla. Look at that. They tried so hard. I hate vanilla. I hate vanilla so much. I think it's like the worst flavor of everything, even though it's the base of everything. I hate the roots of things. So this tasted just as burnt, but it had a hint, tiny, there was a whisper of vanilla happening, which made it tolerable for about 3 sips instead of 1. And it wasn't just me being dramatic and saying, oh, this is god-awful. I gave them to my husband, who then just spit them out and went, no, that's not in my mouth anymore. And what's kind of worse about the whole thing is its consistency, and I'm guessing it's because of the oat milk and like the creaminess, both looked and had this, it looked like baby formula, but like for adults, because you're a baby who needs coffee. How about some alternatives? If you've ever tried caffeine alternatives, there's, caffeine pills, there's cocaine, there's just coffee. But I have one that's pretty low on the caffeine meter. Like, an average cup of coffee, according to Google, if you just quick look it up, is somewhere between 90 to 95 milligrams of caffeine, which, is enough to give you a little bit of a buzz to get you through the next couple of hours. However, there is this brand called Ice, that normally just makes 0 sugar carbonated drinks that are just sweeter than the normal carbonated drinks like LaCroix and Bubbly, and I'm trying to think of other brands that have carbonated liquid that isn't the most flavored. Ice is good. I think its non-caffeinated version is really good for you if you're looking to cut back on, let's say, soda or anything that's high in sugar. So this is Ice. You can see that this is my favorite flavor. It's caffeine plus. There you go. The light makes it kind of, it's just, yeah. Look at how lovely this is. And it, like I said, it's a little lower on the caffeine side. It has 0 sugar, its caffeine and colors are from natural sources, and antioxidants and vitamins. See? It's low calorie. We got 5 calories in the whole thing, which an average cup of coffee, if you just do creamer at the recommended amount of 2 tablespoons, is almost 100 calories. So think about that. So it is a little lower in caffeine, but it's better on calories. And this caffeine is 70 milligrams. So you're missing, what, I'm bad at math, like a third of the regulated caffeine that you'd get from a cup of coffee. Let me show you some other flavors since they're here next to me. We also have black raspberry, also a fantastic flavor. Love that stuff. And they're all super sweet. They don't taste super fake, except for this one that tastes genuinely like candy. Blue raspberry, because blue raspberries aren't real. This just tastes like straight candy, and it's carbonated, and it's a sugar. It tastes like a sugary drink, but it's not. How good is it to have so much sugar alternatives? I don't know. And this last one, I'm showing you the good ones. There's another orange one that's really good. It's like orange, lime, and strawberry. That's really, really good, but this one's passion fruit. Yeah. So they're a little lower in caffeine, which means you're not going to get quite as much of a buzz as you are going to get from standard coffee. But they are quite good. And whatever you do, if you care about yourself, don't get these from Aldi. These are garbage. They are a sin against oat milk. Was this a well-collected video? Absolutely not. I didn't introduce myself. I just started talking about coffee. Because I hate these that much. I really do. They're really, really awful. And as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm throwing them away. Thanks for listening.